teacher training at Jahan School Islamabad campus. Today I am going to have a Kalani. I hope you will like our discussion. So let's get started. Hello, hello.
There, I'm right here. What's on your mind?
I have a few questions for in English. May I ask you?
Of course, absolutely. Ask away, I'm here for it.
Okay, my first question for you is
I'm ready whenever you are. Go for it.
what is happiness?
Happiness is that feeling of content or joy. Things feel right or you're at peace with yourself or your life. It can come from big moments or everyday things. Pretty personal though. Everyone experiences it a bit differently.
Okay, my second question for you is what
I'm
make
all set.
what makes you happy?
Oh, I love that one. For me, it's connecting with people, helping out, learning new things, and just having a good laugh. Simple joys really do the trick.
Can we choose to be happy?
That's a great question. We can't control everything, but we can choose how we respond, focus on what matters, and practice gratitude. So, yes, in many ways, we can absolutely cultivate happiness.
Why do people smile?
बिल्कुल, मैं खुशी से आपकी मदद करूंगा। अगर आपके और भी सवालात हों, तो बताइए।
Please, English, answer me English.
Absolutely. From now on, I'll answer in English. Whatever you need, just
Oh,
ask.
why do people smile? Please give me a long answer.
People smile for all sorts of reasons. It's often a natural reaction to happiness or pleasure, like when they see someone they care about or experience something joyful. But smiles can also be social. They build connection, show kindness, or ease tension. Sometimes people even smile to uplift themselves. It's like a little mental trick to boost mood. In short, smiling is a universal language of emotion, connection, and sometimes just a bit of self encouragement.
Why do people want to be happy?
Wanting to be happy is kind of built into us. Happiness is linked to well being and survival. When we feel happy, we're more likely to engage with life, build relationships, and pursue goals. It's a signal that things are going well or that we're on the right track. Ultimately, happiness is tied to a sense of fulfillment, purpose, and a good life experience. So it's natural to seek it.
Is happiness a feeling or a choice?
Happiness is definitely a feeling, it's an emotional state like joy, contentment, or sense of lightness. But also more than just a passing mood, it can involve deeper, lasting feelings of satisfaction, fulfillment, and well being. So it's both a feeling in the moment and something that can grow over time.
Can happiness be learned?
Absolutely, it can. While some happiness comes naturally, there are skills and habits you can develop, like practicing gratitude, mindfulness, building strong relationships, and fostering a positive mindset. Over time, these practices can actually shape how you experience happiness, making it more intentional and sustainable.
What do science say about happiness?
Science actually has a lot to say. Research in psychology and neuroscience says that happiness is linked to both genetics and environment. Things like social connections, physical health, purpose, and even practicing gratitude can increase happiness. Also, activities that promote flow, where you're fully immersed, boost well being. So, science suggests happiness is a mix of brain chemistry, habits, and lifestyle.
What is joy?
Joy is a deep, more intense feeling of happiness or pleasure, almost like a burst of positivity. It's often connected to something deeply meaningful, like love, achievement, or a moment of connection. While happiness can be a steady state, joy is often more spontaneous and powerful in the moment.
Is joy different from happiness?
Yes, it is. Happiness is more of a general, overall feeling of well being or content. Joy, on the other hand, is often a more intense, momentary burst of happiness, something you feel in a particular situation. Joy can come from something profound, like love or a shared experience, while happiness might be more steady and broad.
How do emotions affect happiness?
Emotions are huge influencers of happiness. Positive emotions like joy, gratitude, or love boost happiness and well being. Negative emotions like stress or sadness can lower it. But emotions are temporary, and how we process them matters. When we can acknowledge and manage emotions, both positive and negative, we can maintain or even grow our happiness over time.
Can money buy happiness?
Money can certainly improve happiness up to a point. It can meet basic needs, reduce stress, and provide opportunity. But after a certain level, more money doesn't equate to more lasting happiness. Experiences, relationships, and purpose tend to have a stronger, longer lasting impact on happiness than just wealth. So money helps, but it's not the whole picture.
What way is gratitude important for happiness?
Gratitude is super important. When you actively focus on what you're thankful for, it shifts your mindset toward the positive. It can enhance relationships, reduce stress, and increase overall life satisfaction. In fact, practicing gratitude regularly is linked to greater happiness and a more positive outlook on life.
What is positive thinking?
Positive thinking is basically focusing on the good, even in challenging situations, problems, but approaching them with a constructive or hopeful mindset. It can help reduce stress, build resilience, and open up possibilities. In short, it's a mental habit that can foster more happiness and well being.
How does positive thinking increase joy?
Positive thinking encourages joy by shifting your perspective. When you focus on what's going well or what you can learn, you feel more empowered and open to life's small joys. It also reduces the impact of negative thoughts, making room for gratitude, hope, and positive emotions. So it creates a mental space where joy can naturally grow.
What is mental health?
Mental health is basically your emotional, psychological, and social well being. It affects think, feel, and act, and it helps determine how you handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Good mental health isn't just the absence of mental illness, it's also about feeling balanced, resilient, and able to enjoy life.
How does mental health affect happiness?
Mental health and happiness are deeply connected. When your mental health is in a good place, you're more resilient, you handle stress better, and you feel more balanced, happiness naturally follows. On the flip side, poor mental health can make it hard to experience joy, cope with challenges, or build fulfilling relationships. So, taking care of your mental health lays the foundation for a happier life.
Why is self care important?
Self care is super important because it keeps you physically, mentally, and emotionally healthy. When you prioritize yourself through rest, boundaries, hobbies, or relaxation, you have more energy, better emotional regulation, and you're more resilient. In turn, this supports your happiness, well being, and ability to care for others.
Why is self care important?
Self care is crucial because it helps you recharge and maintain balance. When you take care of your own needs, you reduce stress, boost your mood, and increase your capacity to handle life's challenges. It also fosters self respect and shows that your well being matters, which directly supports happiness in the long run.
How does exercise improve mood?
Exercise boosts moods, which are natural feel good chemicals in the brain. It also reduces stress hormones like cortisol. Plus, physical activity improves sleep, energy, and overall brain function, which all contribute to a more positive mood and greater happiness.
Why is sleep important for happiness?
Oh, absolutely. Sleep is like a foundation for happiness. When you're well rested, you have better mood regulation, more energy, and you're more resilient to stress. Poor sleep can really bring down happiness, so good sleep habits are a key part of feeling your best.
Uh,
I'm ready for it. Go right ahead with your next question.
how does healthy food affect mood?
Healthy food fuels your body and brain, directly impacts mood. Nutrient rich foods like those with vitamins, minerals, and omega 3s support brain function, energy, and emotional regulation. On the flip side, a poor diet can contribute to sluggishness or irritability, so balanced, nourishing food can definitely lift your mood.
What is stress?
Stress is your body's response to a challenge or demand. It can be physical, emotional, or psychological. It's like an alert system. Your body prepares you to face a threat or solve a problem. While some stress can motivate you, chronic or excessive stress can negatively impact health, mood, and happiness. So managing it is key.
How can we reduce stress?
We can reduce stress through various strategies. Things like deep breathing, mindfulness, regular exercise, healthy boundaries, and good sleep can help. Engaging in hobbies, socializing, or talking things out also helps. It's all about finding what works for you to calm the mind and body.
What are happy habits?
Happy habits are those regular actions or routines that boost your well being and bring joy. Things like gratitude practices, connecting with loved ones, staying active, getting outdoors, or setting small goals. These habits build a foundation for lasting happiness.
Can smiling improve mood?
Yes, it absolutely can. Smiling, even if it's intentional, can trigger positive feelings in your brain. It can reduce stress, signal friendliness, and even lift your mood. So that simple smile can actually start a positive loop.
How does together help the brain?
Laughter is like a workout for your brain. It reduces stress hormones, boosts endorphins, and activates brain regions related to reward and social bonding. It can improve mood, enhance creativity, and even improve memory. So, laughter is a natural mental boost.
Why are relationship important for happiness?
Relationships are a huge pillar of happiness. Human connection provides love, support, and a sense of belonging. Sharing experiences, feeling understood, and having people to rely on reduce stress and boost well being. In fact, strong positive relationships are one of the biggest predictors of long term happiness.
Okay. How does kindness increase joy?
Kindness activates that warm, positive feeling, both for the giver and receiver. It releases oxytocin and endorphins, which boost mood and connection. Plus, acts of kindness foster a sense of purpose and fulfillment. So, when you're kind, you naturally experience more joy and connection in life.
What is empathy?
Empathy is the ability to understand and share someone else's feelings or perspective. It's like putting yourself in their shoes emotionally. It helps build connection, compassion, and relationships, and can feel more understanding and kindness in everyday life.
How can helping other make us happy?
Helping others triggers a sense of purpose and connection. It releases feel good chemicals like oxytocin and endorphins, and it strengthens social bonds. When you make a positive difference, it enhances your own sense of fulfillment and happiness. In short, giving truly can make you feel happier.
What is mindfulness?
Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware of the moment without judgment. It means paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings with curiosity. It can reduce stress, improve focus, and enhance overall well being. In short, it's about being here and now fully.
How does meditation increase happiness?
Meditation helps by calming the mind, reducing stress, and increasing self awareness. When you're less caught up in worries or negative thoughts, you naturally experience more peace and contentment. Over time, meditation can rewire your brain to focus on positive, present moments, boosting overall happiness.
Where is living in the present important?
Living in the present is important because it helps you fully experience life as it is rather than worrying about the past or future. It reduces anxiety, enhances gratitude, and allows you to savor moments more deeply. In turn, that presence fosters more joy and a richer, more meaningful life.
What is self love?
Self love is having a kind, accepting, and compassionate relationship with yourself. It means valuing your worth, taking care of your needs, setting boundaries, and forgiving yourself when needed. When you practice self love, it fosters confidence, resilience, and ultimately greater happiness.
How can we build self confidence?
Building self confidence takes practice. Set small, achievable goals and celebrate your progress. Challenge negative self talk, focus on your strengths, and practice self compassion. Also, stepping outside your comfort zone gradually helps you gain confidence in your abilities. It's a journey, step by step.
Where should we accept ourselves?
We'd accept ourselves because we're all human, imperfect, unique, and evolving. Self acceptance fosters inner peace, reduces self criticism, and allows you to grow from a place of compassion. When you accept yourself, you're more open to joy, connection, and living authentically, exactly as you are.
How does forgiveness bring peace?
Forgiveness frees you from holding on to resentment or anger, which can weigh you down. When you forgive, you let go of that burden, creating emotional peace. It doesn't mean you condone what happened, it just releases you from the negative hold it has. In that freedom, you find more inner calm and happiness.
What is emotional balance?
Emotional balance leads to experience and manage emotions in a healthy, flexible way. It means you can acknowledge and feel emotions, but not be overwhelmed by them. You respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively and find a stable middle ground. When you're emotionally balanced, you're more resilient and happier overall.
How can we manage negative emotions?
Managing negative emotions starts with awareness, noticing what you're feeling without judgment. Then you can pause, breathe, and express or reframe them. Healthy outlets like talking to someone, journaling, or physical activity help too. Over time, practices like mindfulness or self compassion make it easier to navigate those emotions and
Why
in
is
balance.
hope important in life?
Hope is like a guiding light. It gives you a sense of possibility and motivation, even in tough times. It helps you envision a better future and take steps toward it. Hope reduces stress, builds resilience, and fuels happiness by reminding you that challenges are temporary and change is possible.
How does gratitude journaling help?
Gratitude journaling helps by focusing your mind on what's going well rather than what's lacking. When you regularly write down things you're thankful for, it rewires your brain to notice the positives. This boosts mood, increases happiness, and reduces stress by fostering a sense of abundance and appreciation in daily life.
What are daily positive habits?
Daily positive habits are small, intentional actions that foster well being. Things like starting your gratitude, practicing kindness, staying active, connecting with others, or reflecting on your achievements. Over time, these habits build a foundation for lasting happiness and a positive mindset.
Okay, where is purpose important of happiness?
Purpose gives your life meaning and direction. When you feel like what you're doing matters, whether to yourself, others, or a bigger cause, you experience fulfillment. That sense of purpose can motivate you, provide resilience, and lead to deeper, lasting happiness. In short, purpose is a driver of a meaningful, happy life.
Why is purpose important for happiness?
Purpose is important because it gives your life a sense of direction and meaning. When you know what you're working toward or what matters to you, it fuels motivation, resilience, and fulfillment. That sense of why can bring lasting happiness even through challenges because it aligns with what you truly value.
What is intrinsic motivation?
Intrinsic motivation is when you're driven by internal rewards like personal satisfaction, enjoyment, or a sense of purpose, rather than external rewards like money or praise. When you do something because you truly love it, where it aligns with your values, it brings deeper, more lasting happiness and fulfillment.
Where does achievement increase happiness?
Achievement gives you a sense of progress and purpose. When you set goals and accomplish them, it builds confidence, pride, and a feeling of capability. This reinforces a positive self image, and it can fuel more happiness by showing you what's possible and meaningful in your life.
Why is learning new skills joyful?
Learning new skills can be really joyful because it sparks curiosity, gives you a sense of growth, and creates accomplishment. It keeps your brain engaged, offers new challenges, and connects with others who share your interests. In short, it's fun, empowering, and adds new layers of joy to life.
How can hobbies increase happiness?
Hobbies give you a space to do what you love purely for enjoyment. They offer relaxation, creativity, and a break from daily stress. Plus, they often bring a sense of accomplishment and connection, whether with yourself or others. In short, hobbies make life more fulfilling and fun.
What is social connections?
Social connection is the bond and interaction you have with others, whether friends, family, or community. It's feeling understood, supported, and valued. Connections provide emotional support, reduce loneliness, and enhance well being, playing a huge role in happiness and life satisfaction.
Where do where do friends make life better?
Friends make life better because they provide support, companionship, and shared joy. They help you navigate challenges, laugh together, and create lasting memories. Strong friendships boost emotional well being, reduce stress, and increase happiness. Basically, they make life more meaningful and fun.
How does family support bring joy?
Family support brings joy by creating a sense of belonging, safety, and unconditional love. When you know your family has you back, it reduces stress and fosters comfort. Sharing experiences, celebrating wins, or just being there for each other adds joy, meaning, and deep emotional fulfillment.
Can pets increase happiness?
Absolutely. Pets provide unconditional love, companionship, and routine. They reduce stress, encourage physical activity, and boost mood with their playful presence. Caring for them also fosters a sense of purpose and connection, adding plenty of happiness to daily life.
Okay, can pets increase happiness?
They definitely can. Pets offer companionship, reduce loneliness, and give you something to care for and bond with. They also encourage laughter and physical activity, so their presence can absolutely bring more happiness and warmth to your life.
Okay, my next question for you is why is nature good for mental health?
Nature is amazing for mental health. It reduces stress, lowers anxiety, and boosts mood. Being in nature promotes mindfulness, provides a break from screens, and helps you feel more connected and grounded. It's a natural mood booster and supports overall well being.
How does sunlight affect mood?
Sunlight boosts mood by increasing serotonin levels in the brain, which can help you feel calmer and more focused. It also helps your body produce vitamin D, which is linked to overall well being. So, a bit of sunshine can really lift your spirits.
Okay, my last question for you is what are happy hormones?
Happy hormones are chemicals in your body that positive feelings. Key ones include serotonin for mood balance, dopamine for reward and pleasure, oxytocin for connection and love, and endorphins for pain relief and joy. When these are balanced, you naturally feel happier.
Okay, ChatGPT, there were my all questions. Thank you for answers.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad I could help. If you ever have more questions or just want to chat, I'm here.
So viewers, these are my gallery. I hope you like it and thank you for Allah Hafiz.